Players, parents, family, and friends, we hope that everyone's staying safe and healthy during this time. We're saddened by the fact that we can't get together in person to honor the senior class and to recognize the members of the team. While we can't get together in person, we'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate and celebrate these deserving young men. But before we do, I'd like to say thank you to everyone for supporting what it is we're trying to accomplish here at Clovis High. Without good people, nothing great can be accomplished. With that said, I'd like to say thank you to the parents, players, and coaches for dedicating so much time and effort into our common cause. I truly believe that we're on the right track here at Clovis High, and this team and this senior class have had a major impact on that. So we ask that you please sit back, relax, and enjoy as we watch highlights of each member of the team. And finally, as we award deserving individuals of special honors. Again, thank you very much and enjoy.
Hey guys, Coach Mark here. Just wanted to thank everybody, players, parents, Coach Nate, for your hard work, dedication this year. For the parents, thank you for showing up to all the games and supporting your kids. It meant a lot to them that you guys were there and to watch them and to see them grow as players. That's ultimately what we hope for. For the players, 18-6 this year. I think that's a heck of a record for us for your first year in high school basketball. Now we have plenty of growth now, so now we got to get back in the gym. We got to keep working and get better as a program. Your hard work and dedication to our team showed with our record, and it's only going to improve as we continue to grow as a team. So understand there's plenty of opportunities coming up for all of you within our program. Some might be on varsity next year, some might be on JV, but we will continue to get better and grow as players and as people. And I just wanted to thank everyone again for everything that you've done for me, for our program for this year. Thank you.
Hey, how's everyone doing? Coach Velasquez here from the Clovis High JV boys basketball team. And I just want to say it's unfortunate that we have to talk to each other or have to talk to you guys about the JV basketball team through a laptop, and we can't be in person because of coronavirus. I hope everyone's staying safe out there and taking care of themselves. I'm going to briefly talk about this season and the positives, the negatives, and everything that I learned and what I was trying to teach the boys this season. I first want to thank all the parents that supported us throughout the whole season, whether you're helping at tournaments and games, at the snack bar, at the gate, if you're transporting your kids to the game. I just want to thank you, or if you guys are coming to the game as well, I want to thank you guys for that support this whole season. The big thing that I wanted to teach the boys this year, it wasn't about gaining all the basketball skills they can in 1 year. It wasn't about, being the best player in the whole world and going to the NBA. That wasn't my point of being a coach. My point is to get these, 14, 15, 16, maybe 17-year-olds to now mature and respect others and grow into a man rather than just staying a boy and having those characteristics of being immature in these things. So I wanted them to learn how to, like I said, respect others, work together as a team, and make decisions and choices that benefited a whole team or a whole group of people rather than just themselves. And I would tell them this before games, after games, during games, at practices, whatever it was, that you guys got to now start thinking about a whole group setting rather than yourself when you're playing basketball, when you're in the future, when you're working, in class, whatever it might be. So that's what I was trying to instill in all the guys. Something that I really appreciated during the season was the practices. During the practices, I actually, since I'm still young, right, I got to lace it up with them and I got to play with them, and that was the most competitive time I saw these guys, because I'm pushing them and they're pushing me, and then we're pushing each other to now become competitive, and that's what I wanted to see during games. And there was games where we lost to teams where we shouldn't have lost to, or we even beat teams that we shouldn't have beat. So that's where the competitive part comes out at, and I appreciate your boys for coming out to practices every day, whether it was during the holidays, whether it was at the end of the year, whatever it might be. So I appreciate everyone, that all the boys, all the parents, all the coaches, right? So I had a great opportunity this is my second year being the head coach for JV, third year being on the coaching staff for Clovis High basketball for boys, and it's great to just be together as a team with all the coaches, and then model that to all the players to see how us coaches, how we communicate to each other, how we use our teamwork, how we just mesh together, and we really want to show it to the varsity team, to the JV team, to the freshman team, right? And now that gets them better when they communicate with their teammates, and when they grow their leadership skills. Lastly, I hope everyone is still picking up a basketball and still playing a little bit, right? So we got our freshmen, we got our sophomores, we got our juniors still coming back to play this year. Hopefully, hope you guys still picking up a basketball. Hope you guys still shooting shots if you can, right? And basketball is a great sport where all you need is a ball and then a hard space to dribble a basketball. So it's a great sport to get better by yourself. So I hope everyone's doing that. I hope everyone's staying safe, like I said. And I hope to see everyone next season and continue the support from the parents, all right? All right, see you, everyone.
The first player I'd like to introduce is sophomore Ashlan Morris. Ashlan's an incredibly gifted scorer. He's one of the most skilled players we had on the team this year. The goal going forward for Ashlan is to develop into a complete player. Next year, he's going to be counted on to do great things. Next, we have sophomore Diego Celaya. This was Diego's second year on varsity. Diego made great strides from year 1 to year 2. We threw a lot at Diego this year. We gave him a lot of responsibility, and he did a really good job with it. Next year, I anticipate that he'll be even more comfortable in his role. Diego has the ability to change and control games, and that's why he's going to be such a big part of our future. Diego is also honorable mention All-Track this year. Next, we've got junior Guevera Singh. What can you say about G that we don't already know? He's incredibly hardworking, he's a lot of fun to be around, and he rarely stops talking. Occasionally that gets him into trouble, but for the most part, it kept practice lighthearted and fun. G's one of the hardest workers that we've got in the program, and because of that, he's going to make great strides going into his senior year. We appreciate having G around, and we know he's going to do great things for us.
Cory Rickerd is one of those players who brings a smile to your face anytime you meet him. He's the first one in the gym and the last one out every single day. He's always willing to help or volunteer with a smile and a big hug. His improvement throughout the year was dramatic, and he gave us great minutes down the stretch. With another year still ahead, we are hoping for great things from Cory next year.
Coach Chardon. I have the pleasure of introducing junior Tyrell Lopez. This was Tyrell's second year on varsity, and something that we wanted to point out as a coaching staff is that he had some tremendous growth this year. Tyrell is the type of player who begs to get in the gym early in the morning before school and late at night after practice. That's something that we thought was extremely valuable and something that we think is going to turn Tyrell into a much better player with the years to come. We're excited to see how much he grows next year as well. And it has been a pleasure coaching him. He's a very intelligent young man and someone that we are very happy to have on our team.
Lovepreet Sran was a 3-year varsity player for the Clovis High Cougars. He's extremely intelligent on the court and in the classroom. This year, he battled back from injuries to become an integral part of our team. He will be very successful no matter where he goes next. As a senior, his positive demeanor and strong work ethic will be missed. Good luck wherever you go, Lovey. Bly Martinez was one of our captains this year. He exemplified the Clovis Cougar spirit. Even though he was not blessed with size or extreme athleticism, he was one of the hardest workers on the court. He's one of the most consistent players on and off the court in attitude and in personality. He was a joy to work with this year. He's going to be sorely missed as a senior.
This is Coach Sharton. I have the pleasure of introducing senior Jaden Coffee. This year, Jaden did some things for our team that, we were very thankful for. Something that we ask of a lot of our players is to be talkative, and that's something that he constantly did with his teammates. Jaden is very tenacious and very defensive-minded player, and that's something that we needed, and Jaden was always willing to put his body on the line for his team, and that's something that, we highly valued as a coaching staff. We were glad to have Jaden as a part of our team, and we wish him a happy graduation. Hey, this is Coach Chardon. I have the pleasure of introducing senior Matthew Guevera. Matthew was a varsity basketball player for 3 years in our program, and as coaches, we enjoyed having Matthew very much. He was always early for everything from little hoopsters to practice to every single one of our games. He was extremely coachable and always did everything we asked of him. Matthew was not the most talkative player, but it was always a mission of mine to try and make Matthew smile at every practice.
This is Coach Eddie here. I got the pleasure of introducing Cal Stilson. He's a 3-year varsity player for us, a 2-year second team all track. He's a hard worker, really quiet kid, but a bunch of fun when you get to kind of uncover that hard shell there. Competitive, really has a bright future, and I just want to say congrats on graduation. Coach Eddie here. I got the pleasure of introducing another senior. You got DeAndre Scott, a 2-year varsity player for us, athletic, helped us a lot on the defensive end, and has definitely shown a lot of growth on and off the court. Was a pleasure coaching and has a big, bright future ahead of him, and just wish him on your future endeavors, DeAndre, and congrats on graduation. Eddie here. I got a pleasure of introducing another senior, Matt Adesanmi. Our first year here with him. Man, the kid's always walking around with a big smile. Usually never on time, but it definitely has improved. And as a skill, I think he's learned with a work ethic. He's developed and gotten better that he's learned and going to take him to the future with him. And I just want to say congrats on graduation, Matt.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed those highlights. Next, what we'd like to do is honor a few deserving young men. We have a few of our team awards that we'd like to present. The first award that we're going to hand out is our Newcomer Award. This award is for someone who spent their first year on varsity. The award winner this year is Singh. G was an invaluable part of what we were trying to do, and we expect great things for him. Our first coach's award goes to Diego Celaya. Diego has a ton of upside. He was put into a lot of tough situations when playing in the track, but he did a really nice job. We expect great things from Diego. Our next coach's award goes to Guevera, a 3-year varsity player, a senior who worked hard every day he was in the gym. Matt was a role model for everybody. Even though he didn't say much, his actions showed plenty. Matt will surely be missed. Our next award is for our offensive MVP. That award goes to Stilson. Cal was a 2-time second-team all-track performer and someone we could always count on to get a basket. Cal is an incredibly gifted and skilled basketball player, and he did a lot for this program. Our next award is our Captain's Award. This award goes out to Bly Martinez. Bly was incredibly dedicated to his teammates. He showed up each and every day and worked as hard as he could. Even if Bly wasn't on the court, he was still a great role model and influence to everybody in the program. Our final award is a very important award here at Clovis High. The Sassano Award is handed out yearly to a senior who demonstrates what it means to be a Clovis Cougar. This year's award winner is Stilson. This concludes our highlight video. The coaches had a blast putting this together, so thank you very much. We're appreciative of everybody, and we look forward to next season. Take care.